Okay, so today we're gonna do meaning of division. So I just have these, happen to have these counters. You know how many do I have, but I am going to count them. So by two, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. It happened it's an even number. It looks like I have 24. So that's easy. If I add one more, that I can have 25, for example. So imagine then I have 25 candies, and I'm going to share that equally in groups. So if I have 25 candies, division means sharing. So I can divide that in groups. And a second number, it says how large is going to be a group. I can put divide into 5, then it will be easy for me to figure it out. That is every 5. I can make 5 groups and share equally into 5, or I can make groups of 5 and see how many groups of 5 I can make. So that if I'm making 5 groups, that's a difference in between. Can you mute yourself, Marcus, please? So I can model to say, oh, I have 4, 5 groups, and then I can divide that 2, 4. I can equally share. So one in this group, one in this, one in this, one in this, one in this, and I keep sharing. Okay, I'm gonna pretend these are my groups, and I'm gonna share equally each of these things. So I will see how many will get, each person will get. Okay, so that's up called equal sharing, because I know that I have 25 candies and I need to give to 5 kids. So I can see right now that each of my students can get 2, 4, 5 candies. 2, 4, 5. So you're gonna find the answer gonna be same in each group. So I will have 25. So if I am you and I need to divide this 25 into 5 groups, I will start with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and I share. So I know then our answer is going to be a 5. But what if I have to divide this same number of candies into just 4 groups? So now if I have a Kevin, so Darian, Anileda, Lanesha, and Erica to get some candy. Maybe like one of you are not here, so I don't need to deal in 4. In 5 equal groups. I will share that into 4 equal groups. Okay, so then if I have 4 groups, I can do that, and I can draw the 4 groups, and I can start sharing same thing. I can 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, 20. I have 25 candies. So that tells me I can do on a side minus 20. Then I share. I can see that I have 5 left. So I'm thinking, oh, I can give one here, one here, one here, one here. Then I can give to you one more candy. But then I will have one candy left over. That is remainder, correct? If I think about chocolate, so each of you, Kevin or Darian or Anileda and Lanisha, they all gonna get how many? 6 candies, and then one candy will remain for me to eat. Okay, but what if I think about this to be a chocolate? So if I have left one more chocolate, I can keep sharing. I can go and divide that chocolate into 10 pieces instead of having one, I can, and then each person will get 6 whole chocolates, and then they will get, if I divide this part into the equal parts, I can say that each can get like a 2, 4, 6, 8 tenths I can share. So it would be like 1 and 2 tenths, 2 tenths, 2 tenths, 2 tenths. So that means I share here 10 tenths, 8 tenths, but then still I have 2 tenths to share further. So sometimes you will need to keep sharing until like you don't have no more chance. So in this case, the decimal comes. So right now, like I can show you how algebraically they will do this problem. So if I have 25 chocolates and I need to share into 4 people, this is how it goes. I'm taking, okay, I have 4 groups, remember? So I can give to each group how many? Right away. Guys, how many I can give in each group? Anybody there? How many 4s goes in 25? That's the question. 4 times what?
5.
I can do 5.
6.
6 is better choice, yeah. But even if I do 5, like she said, somebody said, it's okay. You guess it, and I'm gonna show you with my erasable pencil. What if somebody says 5? Okay, 4 times 5 is 20. I have subtract, and I've got 5 left. Ooh, my group is 4.
6.
And I have 5. So I wanted you to see that it's okay to guess wrongly, but you needed to pay attention, observe the remainder. Remainder cannot be bigger than your group. It tells you if I have 5 more candies, I can make 1 more group. So it's really 6, not the 5, okay? Because 6 times 4 is 24. And now instead of having 5 left over, I will just have 1 candy left over, 1 chocolate left over. So if I go like this, I would good, okay, each of these kids will get 6 chocolates from me, and then I will have 1 chocolate left. But if I am allergic on chocolate, I don't want this one as a remainder here. Remainder could be seen, I have 1 out of 4, so it could be 1 out of 4 chocolate. That will be, this is remainder. 1 group is made 4. I only have 1 piece out of 4. That's how you see fraction remainder. Also, they will ask you, what if you need to show your answer as a decimal? So this means also 6 and what is a 1/4 of a dollar? Who knows what 1/4 of a dollar value, 1/4 of 100 is?
25.
25. So they will ask you to make also the decimal answer. So it could be as a fraction answer or as a decimal. But let's see how they get this one out. So now I'm going to do the same thing but just I'm going to keep doing this to get my decimal answer. So if I have 25 candies, divide with my 4 students, we know that each student can get 6. 6 times 4 is 24. And I will have 1 remainder. But now I don't want it. They said, show your answer as a decimal. So I need what I need to do. Keep sharing this 1. Remember, I can make 1 chocolate into 10 pieces. So then I can keep sharing. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the decimal point in my answer because now I don't share any more whole things. I have a decimal part here. So I'm going to add a 0, and I can add a 0 right here. So then I will change that 1 whole into the 10 tenths. Okay, 10 parts. So I can keep thinking, oh, 4 goes in 10. How many times it goes? How many times 4 goes in 10? Somebody there? What times 4 equals 10? It's 2, correct? 2 times 4 is 8. And then I have a 2 left again. I don't want, I'm going to try to go all dividing my remainders all the way until maybe there is done. I have no more numbers on the bottom that are bigger than 0. Or I have a repeated number that it will go forever, you know. So I'm going to add another 0, and I'm going to add there. So what is happening now? Like I have only left, 2 tenths I have left. But now 2 tenths, you can think about 2 dimes. And I can go and change those 2 dimes into 20 pennies, correct? If you have a 2 dimes, is the same as a 20 pennies. And now I can think about, oh, 4 can go, I can equally share 20 pennies into 4 groups. Because what? 4 times what makes 20? I believe you know that if 4 times 5 is equals to 20. And look, I don't need to worry going more. I found my answer as a decimal. Can you please mute yourself, Lanesha? Mute yourself, Lanesha, please.
You know you could mute them yourself, right?
I know, but I have to
just trolling you.
I have to go back. Lanesha, mute yourself, please. I have to go from the screen and do that, Darian, and I don't want to go from my sphere light. So this is just a simple that it should be able. Now I want you to try. We're gonna go small. This is basics. So I want you to try to find me 2 ways. One with the fractional answer, and another one with a decimal fraction. And we will go just a simple numbers for example, yes.
I'm sorry I was late because my internet connection wouldn't load the meet.
Okay, I'm going to pretend that I have a simple problem that it needs to be 33 divided into 2 pieces. So go ahead and divide this. What would be your fractional answer and what? So we can imagine the story. Anileda has, it's okay, Ricardo, I understand it. You're in Mexico, so you are welcome. Join us anytime. I hope it will make sense. If you need help, Mrs.Z is available after 3 o'clock every day. So you can text me, I'll go over with you again. So, and then you can watch video because I'm making video of this. I'm going to put it in attendance classroom so you can watch the video. So let's try, and if you can put your answer in a chat, I'm going to open the chat so you can put your answer in. Let's have like few minutes just to make sure that you, or maybe somebody can lead me to do that together with the rest of the class. Okay, let you try, and then I need some volunteers to help me solve this. I just want to mention, if you have a problem sometimes you're going to divide the smaller number into bigger pieces in even smaller pieces. So it's important that you know what goes under the bracket, what is, and I call it like crisscross applesauce somehow, because now I know then the 2 can go in the front and 33 is below. I can also do this 2 divided into 33 groups. So it's like I have a $2 divided in 33 people. So that would be a very different answer to this one, 33 divided into 2 groups. So we're going to try that as well later. And then this helps you because you will understand that your group is actually 33 and you only have a $2, which of course you have to go to the bank and change it into the dimes and see if you can do that with the dimes. But if you can't, then you can add 1 more. And then you can think about it. This is like a different story all the way around. But we'll try. We'll try. Okay. Anybody who has answer already for 33 divided into 2? Okay, Annalena, can you help me through what should I ask myself if I am solving this problem, please?
Sorry, there's noise in the background.
That's okay. I don't mind noise. It's fine. They're okay.
How many 2 are in 3?
And there are
1.
Okay, there's 1, 2 in. So that what that means, I can make one group of 2 in the 3, and then what do I do?
1 times 2 equals 2, and so you subtract 2 from 3.
Okay, did I do it right?
Then you carry down the other 3 from the other row.
Okay, and then what do I ask?
Then you ask yourself how many 2's are in 13, and that is 6.
Okay, 6, correct. Then
6 times 2 is 12, so you put the 12 under the 13 and subtract.
Okay. And do I have any more numbers to carry down?
No, but you do have a 0 from the tenths, and like.
So if Anelada, if they ask me to answer this as a fractional answer, what would I write here? 16 and what as a fraction part? How many pieces makes a group?
2.
2. And how many I have left?
1.
So I have 1 out of 2 pieces left. Okay. And that would be if they ask me to write this as a fractional answer of this problem. So 16 whole pieces and 1/2 of one out of 2 pieces that makes a whole. But if they say write your answer as a decimal, then what do I do? Aniletta, are you there? Okay, so she probably got.
I can't talk.
That's okay. If they ask, this is a fractional answer that we found. So if they say write decimal answer, what do I do? What do I need to do
Mrs.Z, she said that she couldn't talk anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. Riley, would you like to continue? What do I do then, Riley? It would be awesome if you help out.
I suck at division. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll lead you through.
I will.
Look, Riley, please. Okay, here is the 0. Because they said decimal answer, I want to keep going. So I'm going to add a decimal point in my answer and in my problem as well. And I'm going to carry down that 0 because I can add more zeros if I want to continue dividing, because if I have $1, I can make that 10 dimes in thinking of a money part. So now I can share this because 2 can go in 10 5 times. So if I want to make, if I have 10 dimes, I can share them into 2 groups, and each group will have 5 tenths or 5 dimes. And then 5 times 2 is really 10. So I'm sharing all the tens, dimes, and I don't have, and that's what our answer is. So we can see that answer could be also 16.5. And you can see that when you think about 1/2 being 0.5 and 5 tenths, you can think about this is half of a 10. So that's why you have 5, because 5 is a half of 10. So 16 and 1/2 is the same as 16 and 5 tenths. And we just prove it there. That is that one that way. If we if we have, that's when we have a big group divided into two small group, then we get in each group 16.5 pieces. Well, what happens if you just have 2 wholes and then you have to share, like you have only $2 and you're sharing that with 33 people? That's a lot. So lots of people, so they will not really get a lot at all. So I can start thinking, oh, if I put that crisscross applesauce, the 33 is my group. And what do I have? It's only 2. So I can think of it that if I put, if I say, how many 33 are in 2? There are none. So that's a 0. So I can put a decimal point. I know then that my answer going to be 0 point something, 0 and maybe tens or hundreds or thousands pieces. So, and I can go and see, okay, I'm allowed to change these $2 into 20 dimes or 20 tenths. So then I can think, oh, 33 is my group. 33 is my group. And now I have 20. I have 20.
Oh my god.
Marcos, can you mute yourself, please? Marcos. Marcos, can you talk to me? Oh, would you like to do this problem with me, Marcos? Okay,
Can
so
I do it? Because I kind of said I wanted to do it.
awesome. I would love that, Darian. Okay, so the question is, Darian, if I have 20, do I have 33? This is what you have. If you have a 20 dimes or 20 tenths, do you have a 33 group of 33 or not?
What?
If you have 20 dimes, you need to have a 33 dimes. If you have 20, do you have a 33 or not?
No.
No, so you have a 0, correct? So again, you get one more 0. So you can ask yourself, oh, 0 times 33. So I have to move on. So I can take those $2 and really change them into 200 pennies. If that makes sense, this is also thinking about 200 hundreds or 200 pennies. It's easier. I had $2. Now I have 200 pennies. It's the same thing, but now I can make groups of 33. When I have 200 pennies, I can make group of 33, group of 33, group of 33. Makes sense, correct? So if you don't see that, like, it's going to be how many 33 groups are in 200, we're just going to do that on the side, okay? It's because if I think about 33, that's one group. And if I can another one, that would be a 66. So I need to reach 200. So I'm keep adding it until I reach very close to 200. So that would be 99. I can, if you can see, this is also key. If 199, there is 1, 2, 3, 33s, and I have 200, that's needed to tell you something. You can take, you can see this as these 3 groups of 33 are in 99. That's about 100, correct? So 1, 2, 3 are in 100, then must be, and I have 200. So you can just double it and you will know then here is 1, 2, 3 in 100. It must be 6 in a 200. But then I'll still prove it by adding 33. Again, that was 2. And remember 1. That would be 13. And again, 33. That would be 165. And 33. It would be 198, if I did correctly. And that is very close. Sorry, it's very close now to 200. So I will not go further. I will just say 198. And I will get again 2 as the answer, because 200 minus 198, you can do the rule, regroup this, make this 10, and then take 1 from here, make this 10. But it's so simple to say 200 minus 198, and you use strategy. Oh, I need 198, 199, 200. From 198 to 200, I have only 2 pieces. I do not need to use standard division if I can do it mentally. It's no need for it. But then that tells me again one thing. Oh, look, I got 2 left, just where I started. So practically, I will I will keep on adding 0 again. And again, it will be the same. 33 cannot go in 0. It goes 0 times 33 cannot. I'm going to add 1 more. And now I can go, 33 can go in 200 again 6 times. So again, I will get the same answer, and I will get the same, so it will go repeated. And in this really case, look, the whole number is, if you can see that, it's going to be, who can tell me what number is repeated here? What digits are repeated here?
6 and 0.
Yes. So it's going to, you can just do this here, and you can put a line above, because 0, 6, 0, 6, 0, 6. If you cannot see it, I can show you that these 2 are 0, 6, and again 0, 6, and again 0, 6. So that is the number. So our answer for this one is totally different. It's a 0 whole and 0 tenths and 600. What that there in just a second. So wrap it up this. If you have a $2 and you divide it into 33 people, each person will get what? What this 6 stands for? How much each person will get? What is a 600th if you think in the terms of money? Come on, somebody. Alexandra, yes?
Pennies?
Yes, pennies. So how many pennies will each person get?
6.
6 pennies, that's right. So do you see, like, it's so simple. If you have a bigger number, like $33, and that you'll share with Alex and Kevin, just 2 people. each person, Alex gonna get $16.50, and then also the Kevin gonna get $16.50. Both of them will get. But if you needed to divide just $2 into 33 people, each person will got 600s. And 606 out of 100 means 6 pennies. Each person will, 33 people will get just 3 pennies. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you take notes on it. I see Alexander did, and Anilad and Darian were there. So rest of you, I hope that you were there, and a little bit that division helps you now understand it a little bit better. We'll do more next time, but that's just beginning. Thank you so much. Any questions?
No, but at the beginning, I have to say I was kind of dumb. I didn't see the point in the middle, so I thought it was just straight up 20. That's why I said 13 more.
That's as long as you can realize your mistake and your thinking, and if you follow your thinking, you do metacognitive thinking, that you realizing things what happening in your brain, and next time you won't make mistake. That's really important and good skill to do. Okay, bye.